Bro, the interview was so funny today. What was it? What's it?
Does it do it with its like lips as well? Will my face be warped?
No, it should be fine. I can edit it and then make it. What do you mean, like warp it to like flatten it?
That was like
Oh, you gotta. There's Juliet. She really liked this kind of stuff.
I'm stressed now.
Oh, you want? Just get it. Just have it.
Oh, so you were like, I knew that was going to come. That's okay. So I'm going to see if I can get it's obviously a lot of my ones but obviously that's actually
Julia.
It's in 4K, so you can like, what do you do? You can cross vertically onto your head. It was so wonderful. It was so good. And then like 40 minutes while they go and do my thing, it's like double thing. Oh, it was straight.
Nice. It was like you said that we left everything to the last minute, and I was like, oh no, he's right. Harry is just the last minute. To be fair, he has worked. At least we got it done in the year, right? Because it's the small things, you know, you just want to get through. Because I don't want to think about it again. Once you come to last minute, it's just like... You're good at that. How do you learn it? You learn all your Excel. When you get your Excel, you're like practice it. Yeah, because I tried to avoid using mouse. We were all surprised. I remember when we started our email, Paul, I think you were still on your other sheet or something. We were like, wait, there's another sheet I just made? Because you know you had made evaluation information. We were like, whoa. We were like, yeah. You definitely practice, you definitely learn it. It's effective. It's organized, you know? Are you saying
Like cute little capybaras, like
finance? How the finance looking? Actually got some grants and oh, that's amazing. Damn. It's great to hear. Good to see you though. I'm sure it won't be the last time. I know, because week 12 now. No shoots anymore. Are you doing audit next year? I am doing audit next year. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I see you then. Yeah. My team. So we won't be the last time. Yeah. We'll see you then. Alright.
Cool. Hello everyone. I know some of you guys are still writing notes. You can keep doing it throughout all the speeches. Can you close the door, please? Hey, we might get started just in the interest of time. Thanks everyone for coming. This is the last FCM of the SEM. We finally made it, guys. If you want to write some notes for the people that are leaving, there are some sticky notes you can bring either back to your own table and then pop it in the jar, or you can go up to the table and write while you're there. Either one's fine. Feel free to do it as as we do the farewells. Cool. So first of all, thanks everyone for coming. Do really appreciate it. Oh, yeah. So we do have some quick fire updates. Not too many this week, but Hex has a networking night on Thursday, 20th of June. So I think that's like the last week of exams. So if you're not doing any exams, please do come visit. It is a free event. You have drinks and light refreshments provided, and and we would really appreciate it if you guys came to show us some support because they are one of our close partners as well. Cool. We also have nationals from the 3rd to the 4th of July. I think the link is that one for the nationals, and then this one for the X. Both of them are free. Also free drinks. Tickets are free. It should be a pretty good nationals event. Speakers will be pitching EM. So, and I think they have a pretty decent shot. So recommend coming along. 3rd to 4th of July, especially if you're free. It's just in the city. Near, I think it's right next to Southern Cross, I'm pretty sure. So pretty accessible as well. And finally, winter retreat dates are locked in for the 12th to 14th of July. There'll be more details to come in a bit. So today's FCM will be the farewell FCM, so most of today will just be us going through that. So next slide. I will pass you all on to Gwen. Oh, wait.
2 minutes. Can everyone open their laptops right now and sign into the Enactus website with their Google email? Whoa. It takes 1 minute. 1 minute.
You say 2 minutes.
You can do it. Sorry.
Why is she not you? Yeah, why are you doing it?
Have you seen our EM?
So many words.
Look, it's free.
Who's sponsored? Who?
Compare. Yeah, free. We got like a bunch.
Do I get one?
Do you want one? You can ask Sabrina. Where's Enactus box?
Where?
Why is Enactus not free? Yeah.
You ask her, you don't
Have you signed in? Sign in. Sign in. Where's your phone?
Wait guys, just a quick PSA. Hello, if you guys are going to review a place, thank you by the way, if you guys are going to review the place, but just make sure that the star rating is about accessibility, yeah? It's not about how well doing with the food. Like 5 stars, but it didn't have a step. It needs to be rated 0 stars. Oh, it had a step, yeah. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Hands up.
Harry.
You have signed in. Guys, this entire half of the room.
Lincoln's posting. Do you want to say Lincoln's?
What? Yeah. Just like with your camera.
Let me pull out the.
Wait, guys, you know it's Enactus Maps, right? Enactus, the website.
Does it now?
Yeah.
I did it, Alex. I don't want to flex too hard. But I did it.
Wait, how?
Alex.
Alex, I need guidance. How do I sign in?
Log in with Google. There should be a button that says log in with Google, and then you just sign in with your Google account.
Any?
Yeah.
Can they steal my private?
No.
Yeah, I feel like. Where is Alex? Alex, don't come in here and say that.
Which Harry?
It's scaring me. We'll just Enactus match today.
Right there.
Danica, let's make a film.
Has everyone signed in?
It was me and Danica.
You should sign in with your
Alex.
Oh. All you guys?
Should we do something? I think we can. I can't see it though. Wait, Alex. There's one film camera.
How do I?
Fuck, I blinked. Countdown.
Wait, do I know shit? Sorry.
Why did you say cheese already? No, right? It's just
Yeah.
I'll do it again.
No, let's do the film.
Guys, stop. This is sad.
Count us down.
Wait. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
James Charles. I thought you meant James Bond. I was like, where did that come from? Like your little smile. Can I get a little? Oh, Jada, where's the Enactus
Guys!
merch from?
Everyone put your hands up. Everyone. Hands down if you signed in. Have you signed in?
Wait, don't move. You gotta take on Jaden. You gotta take on Jaden. Jaden.
Oh, that's cute.
Why is this so
Okay.
Give me a wait, could we take that?
Yeah. Wait. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, my eyes. Oh, my eyes.
That means it's working. What are we doing?
Everyone's still writing their message. That's why we're chilling. Have you written yours, guys? During your exec meeting?
I haven't written anything.
I mean, to be fair, Jerry, you get a free pass.
Why does he get free pass?
Because he wrote all those messages last time. Oh, yeah, he did. Oh my god, Danica, you're so stupid. You're like that. Yeah, I might go right now. I was going to just grab one thing and then write it in. My pen, no? Jerry, get out of the way.
My bad.
Why?
So blurry.
Did you just get here? That's okay. I'm back there. I'm back there.
Look at.
No, I need a charge. Oh no, I'll back in the jars. I'm not done yet. There's too many people. I know. There's a lot of people. I've run out of words to say.
You have extra films. How much films in the camera?
Is this on right now?
6 more in here.
6 more.
I've got plenty. I've got extra.
Okay.
Let's see this. I want to read what Jack wrote. I'm gonna read it.
Yeah, just read them.
Since we have nothing to do.
Believe in that. Oh god.
Can you follow the answer?
Just like right at the same time. You have a list of the name.
Wait, I'm gonna record it.
Okay.
Alright, hey guys, can I just schedule a seat?
It looks like you're flexing.
Hey guys, can I just schedule a seat? We'll get started on the farewell soon. Alright, hey guys. Can I get you all to take a seat now? Let's get started. You guys can just put your messages in the jars towards the end, if that's alright. Alright guys, welcome to our last FCM for the semester. It's gonna be a good one, but yeah, okay. Alright, so we'll just get started on the farewells. So we've got Elizabeth leaving for exchange next semester. So can I please get each hand to say a few words for her?
Hi. I forgot I was doing this until now, but it's okay because the feelings I have for you don't need to be scripted. Are real. Elizabeth, you should be Elizabeth because you're such a Rizla. You're so cool and cute. You match so well with everyone's energy and vibes, and it's been so amazing having you in Enactus. I don't know many people who would be willing to spontaneously drive to the beach at 9 p.m. to see the Northern Lights, which we didn't see. But it was still really fun because we got to spend time with you. Yeah. Food Keeper really loves you, Enactus really loves you, I really love you, and enjoy exchange. You'll be back, I hope. Thank you for being our friend this semester and beyond.
Alright, can we get a round of applause for Elizabeth, please? Alright, next we've also got Jenny going on exchange as well. So can I get Yolanda to say a few words for her?
Sorry.
She can watch Joe's recording after.
Yeah, so I've known you for so long, I don't even know what to say. So, I guess I really love you as my high school BFF, for I don't know how many years, 4 or 5 years now. And I'm so proud of you for stepping out of the comfort zone, joining Enactus, and doing all these things this semester. I guess I've witnessed your growth, and I'm so proud of you. Really, I am. And I'm also so happy to see you getting along so well with all the kids in Carl, Celine, and Tiger, and Felix, and the things that you have told me about Carl and Jamie as well. So I'm so happy that you found your place in Enactus and your friends as well. And being adopted by another extrovert in Enactus, Jocelyn, so happy that you got another BFF here as well. So instead of me, you hang out with Jocelyn. Which is I am not jealous. I am really not. And yes, I wish you all the best on exchange in Singapore, and I look forward to you coming back, joining us next time. Yay.
Also got a succulent for you.
Okay, next up will be Jiayi going to exchange, and can Kelly come out to give a speech?
Oh, it's cute.
Just mentioned that.
Jiayi, you've always given out such good and wholesome energy since day one in Enactus. And I think you're such a genuine person, and every time I talk to you, I feel really heard. And I think everyone would say the same as well. And I think you really care about the people, like everyone. And it shows through how you treat other people. And you said you're curious about how people think of you, and I think I can speak for everyone that we just have the best to say about you. But at the same time, it's crazy how it can be so sweet and also such a badass, for just volunteering to be VIP in our during paintball, and also rocking up to D1 in the hottest outfit, but also trying to protect everyone. So yeah, good luck to with your exchange in Netherlands, and then meet a lot of new people, even though we'll be better, and meet a lot of cute guys, I guess. But most importantly, come back next year, and we'll be waiting, and we'll yap more. And I can't see how much more amazing you'll become when you come back. Yeah.
Jiayi, do you wanna?
Sorry.
Wait, Jiayi, do you want to say a few words as well? Alright, it's okay to be done.
I would like to say a few words, but...
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's gonna be short, but I didn't expect my time in Enactus to be so amazing. So yeah, I just want to thank each and every one of you guys for making my experience really amazing. Even though it was short and sweet, but it'll be very memorable. Yeah.
She said it'll be short and sweet, but it'll be memorable, and then each other just I don't know if it's a compliment.
Alright guys, next we also have Rebecca, who's going on exchange. Can I please get Linh to say a few words for her?
But I also didn't prepare for this. But apart from being a calm and collected, unbothered queen, Rebecca is also a very talented designer that really revitalized our app UI. If you guys had a peek at Foodkeeper app UI now, it's amazing. And I hope that you're leaving Enactus not because of the work that you have to do, but because of the amazing exchange in Japan that awaits you.
And I hope that if Food Keeper launch next time, you can go around your uni in Japan and say that I designed this app. Yeah. Thank you for being like literally the most wholesome person and also like same age as me. So really resonate with everything that I do and say. Do you wanna have some word?
Thank you. Alright, next we've also got Kayson, who's going on exchange to America. Can I please get Ellie to say a few words to him?
What's that?
I'm sure you all know Kayson, our resident scary tiger of Enactus. Every time I interact with him, I feel like I'm either getting beaten up or gaslighted. Like on launch night, the first time I met him, I was like, oh, I did karate. And then he was like, okay, let's spar. What? And we were like in the middle of the pub. And I was wearing like a skirt, and he's like, kick me. I'm like, bro, no. Anyway, yeah. I also used to consider myself the best gaslighter that I know, but I feel like he takes the crown for that, which I'm pretty sad about. But other than the emotional manipulation and physical abuse, I feel like Kayson is honestly such a great person. It's been an honor to be in his R&D team with Sam, and I'm sure everyone else in R&D and in Enactus can attest to how cracked of a person he is. Like, this man's crazy. He's done such amazing things, you know, he's always running off somewhere, going to Canada or going to, I don't know, start some found a startup or anything. But yeah, it's been an honor to know you, and good luck on exchange. Don't say or do anything that might get you cancelled and or shot. So yeah, careful. Oh my god.
I don't know I was making a speech, but I just thought I'd say a couple words. Like, I'm not the most emotional person, but we'll give it a shot. I'll tell you guys a story. I've always had like a kind of soft spot for Enactus because when I joined in my first sem, my first year, it's kind of where it all started. When I joined Enactus, I applied for everything. Like, I did want to get into consulting, like finance. Enactus is what I got into, and when I applied, they were taking 30 people. And I was like 31st. I came back from AA retreat, took my interview, like bombed it. So I was 31st, but this person named Lavinia like really liked me. So like I wasn't like 80th, I was 31st. But yeah. Then they were doing calls, and then one person who didn't pick up his phone in the finance team, we couldn't take him, didn't pick up his phone, so they called me, and I ended up getting the position like last minute. Justin called me, I was like, fuck it, yeah, I'll take it. And like so many like amazing things have like happened from it. Like everything that's happened to me at university kind of started from there. Like every opportunity, every person I met, and everything I did like started from here. So I appreciate all you guys. I just think it's quite amazing, like the things that can happen and like the coincidences that can occur. Yeah, I guess I'll leave you with a quote. As fast as it goes, it always seems to come back. Thank you.
Okay, next up we've got Shayan, who's leading the committee. Can I please have Jaden say a few words to him? It's not, yeah, Shayan's not here.
I'll say him anyway. You guys didn't know, Shay's always been a really, well, can I say you? But he's not You've always been a really chill guy to hang out with, really chill guy to talk to. I feel like he never judges people. He kind of just absorbs and then gives his advice. But yeah, and then also thanks so much for helping out with the launch of the new website. I know that was a pretty big milestone. I hope that Ian gave you a pretty good idea as to how web development works and stuff.
and I hope that you take that with you. So yeah, thank you. I'll try to give it a shot. Yes. So after Shay would be Joyce Yang. Wait, Clark. And can Yolanda give a speech for it, please?
So yeah, this is Joyce. In case you don't know her, she's in Beekeeper this time. You guys should really talk to her. She is. She might not approach you, but you should approach her. She was. So maybe you don't know. I was in Beekeeper last time with Joyce together, and some facts about her. So she is a really low-key type of person. She does not talk a lot about herself or her achievements or what she has done for us. But every time I work with her, I just notice how she always tells me, oh, maybe I cannot do this, maybe I won't be able to do this. But in the end, she always ends up doing the work and finishing like more than I do. But I always say that I'm gonna do this and that, but she's never saying like shit like that, but she always ends up being responsible and reliable for the things that she has to get done. So I guess in a way, like, we really underappreciate you and like your efforts sometimes go unnoticed. So I think that's really sad sometimes, but at least I think I'm still trying to get her to stay in Enactus because you should really stay and like but like maybe you should like reconsider and like maybe this is too late, but maybe like I guess next time we can make it more enjoyable and you come to retreat and like you go to like other tunes as well. And yeah, just like I really hope that you will be staying with us, and I really appreciate you from from you. And she's also like really caring. Like she went to retreat last time, and like she seems so cold and distant, but she is like really like just
No, Joyce is lovely.
Yeah, she is right. So, yeah, thank you.
Joyce, you're fine. Well, next up is Ariel, and who better give a speech than
No.
Ariel in Joining your shoulder. Anyway. Oh my god. Crash your house. Anyway. Alright, Ariel, I just wanted to say that you're like the older sister that I never had. You're always there to reassure me and give me advice, and I really appreciate you just always having my back. I remember my first time when I first met you at like Arco induction. You walked in and I thought, oh my god, like she's so pretty, you know, I love her style, oh my god, I hope we can be friends and stuff. And then the next day it was Enactus induction and I was actually there as well. And yeah, immediately we just started yapping, you know, got off to a good start, you know, and I remember we started joking about like 4D suits, you know, wrapped up 4D suits, but anyway. Yeah, I just really appreciate you always being there for me, and yeah, I wish you all the best. You know, at AZ and FTI, you're gonna do great, and I hope we can continue having brunch dates and yeah, continue to yap in the future. But yeah, just all the best in your future endeavors, and I'll see you around. Say a few words.
First of all, thanks, Joyce. That was such a sweet speech. I'm gonna try and condense down what I want to say. But basically, when I first joined Enactus last sem, I came in with no expectations because I just thought, oh, like worst comes worst, it'll just be another commerce club, and I will just put it on my resume, whatever, right? But actually, like, I met some of my closest friends in this club, and I'm really thankful that like I got to meet them, and then the rest of you guys as well. And I can confidently say that I feel like Enactus will become a big part of my uni life and also my 20s when I reflect back later on when I become a fossil. So yeah, thanks guys for making this experience so great.
Well, continuing on with pointless speeches, next up is Julia, who's leaving.
Little video there. Yeah, we got Julia as my luggage mule. Anyway, so Julia, this isn't even like a goodbye speech, honestly. I'm gonna see you around. But yeah, I just really appreciate you just always being there for me, and I feel like you just always keep it real, you know? Like, she keeps it real, she knows what's up. And yeah, I feel like she's so grounded and always offers a fresh perspective to whatever I'm going through. And yeah, she's just so unapologetically herself all the time, and I really admire that. And yeah, anyway, I'll see her around next sem. Like, we'll be studying, you know, like, yeah, we'll retire in the last year together anyway. But yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm really grateful to have her as a friend, and I'm going to miss her in Enactus.
I'm also going to yak a bit. I know for some people, this might be the first time seeing me this sem. I haven't been around a lot, but I do just want to say, same as Ariel, like, I came in not knowing anything. I was like a bit stressed because everyone was in clubs. I was like, oh, I didn't even know clubs existed, but I guess, I don't know. Anyways, I joined, I made lots of good friends, and I love everyone here, and I stayed for so long, even though I was literally going to quit in my second sem. So really, I think just leaving you guys with the fact that, like, in my first sem, I kind of didn't participate. I was like, ew, fuck going dinners, fuck retreats kind of energy. And then I started showing up for some reason, I don't know. So just want to just say, like, it's not too late. Like, people aren't going to be like, oh, who is this random bozo who's just showing up in the second semester? Like, please, like, do put yourself out there, and I hope to see everyone at winter retreat, and I'll make sure to take care of everyone, make sure that they stay cool at retreat.
Just for you, okay.
Okay, after Julia will be Harry, and can Chloe come out to give a speech about it, please?
Harry! Do you like your photos?
Yo, what are these? Every one of them.
Where do you guys get to
As you can see, Harry makes a really good content. I think I took some of this. I took this one. This is that foot after he's gone. I think Jack might have taken this. I took that. And this was after some, like, I don't know, I bet him eating ice cream with his prince pot.
Right.
But anyways, Harry, I don't even know where to start. Like, I know that Enactus means so much to you, and like it was your first club, and you've been here for a long time. You've like contributed a lot to both like Enactus in terms of like the work and also the culture and vibes. And I mean, like, I think I don't even know how to put it into words, but like as much as Enactus means to you, wait, sorry, hold on, I don't know how to put it into words, but okay, what I'm trying to say is that we'll miss you very much, and like Enactus will miss you a lot. I mean, the fact that we kept you and Julia as retirees shows how much we love to have you here, and see you around.
feel like he just got up just to expose these photos of me. No, thank you so much, Chloe. I did write a speech, but I feel like if I talk about my experiences now, it'd be a bit more genuine. I started off, I'll be blunt, just get something on my resume, cheat off some collude with some exams, here and there. But Enactus has been a journey. You guys have really been such a big part of my university. You guys are insane. You guys have been a family, my Thursdays every night. You just have made my experience that much awesomer. For those who don't know, I started off as a HR officer. Dan was my director. She really solidified my experience starting off. She's done so much. And then I jumped into as IS director. Kind of pushed in, didn't really want to do it, but that's what Enactus does to you, right? You get thrown into the deep end. I don't think any of my officers are here anymore, but shout out, shout out. I'm still around, I'm representing. Then I moved into SEC. SEC was much better, freaking love SEC. And then I moved into finance officer, also known as retirement home, and Jesus, cozy guys. If you guys make it to your fourth year, maybe you can be like me, I can safely say Enactus is being left in very safe hands. I know the exec team, Ian, you guys are going to do amazing things. Keep it up. I know what some of you guys are thinking as well. Next sem isn't going to be the same, but we say that every sem, and from my experience since I've been around, Enactus has only gotten better. The people have genuinely only gotten better, and you can really show, you guys are the work we put in, and you guys are a testament of that. I haven't seen this many people in, if you compare this to previous semesters, the room of the FCMs has only gotten bigger. So yeah, thank you all you guys, and really make next semester your own. It'll be worth it. Keep Enactus slaying.
So can I please have Prem say a few words for Celine?
So thanks so much for joining Cards this semester. You've actually contributed so much. I was talking to Jamie earlier, and then she was like, you contributed so much in regards to the TikTok account and keeping everything going. And I think there was this one video with more than 10,000 views, which is just crazy. So thanks so much for that. And even just in the team culture-wise, you always bring stuff up, and always a very interesting person to be around. Even last meeting, you brought this idea of the this really nice restaurant to go to, which ended up being my favorite. So thanks for suggesting that too. So yeah, you've brought so much. Thanks so much.
Okay. Next up, we have wish her the best in her masters, and I really hope that she surprises me again next semester. I'm gonna clap. Next up, we have Jamie, and can Chloe give a speech, please?
Jamie, ICC and marketing team. I just want to say congrats again for getting first place representing Unimel. We're really proud of you. I don't know why I'm so emotional, but ever since I've joined Enactus, I've been in class, and Jamie's always been so PL, and I couldn't ask for a better project leader. Cards literally were not. Cards wouldn't exist, or wouldn't have existed the whole time I was here without Jamie and Prem as well. So yeah,
Like you've been a great leader. Not just a great leader, but a great friend too. Oh my god, I miss you so much. Oh my god, oh my god, I was just telling Chloe that I'm not gonna cry. And it's always the first one to cry, but I guess I'm gonna cry. Okay, but I think with my entire Enactus journey is in 1.5 years, and I've only stayed in one department so far, that's cards. And even though like cards is shutting down, she's kind of sad about it, and I have like a different emotions happening right now that I feel about leaving the club, and I think I had a really fun time here. From my first retreat when I found out about my MBTI and I got asked like really deep questions, and I just started trauma dumping everything onto people around me to like go into the club with you guys, which I never thought I would because not really in that scene anymore. And yeah, speaking of my Enactus journey, I think I have to mention cards, and with cards I have to mention Prem somewhere at the back there. So I think in that 1.5 years in cards, thank you for sticking by me for everything, even though we know like because last sem, maybe the last sem before that, because know that cards might be shutting down, but thanks for sticking by and doing everything they do as a co-PL, because I feel like people don't really appreciate the things happening in production, and it's a really tough job. So thank you for entertaining me and my money and tax because I suddenly have a new idea to do. And thank you everyone, past cards members and current cards members, as well as all Enactus members that really made my uni life very different. And yeah, so thank you guys, I will miss you.
Okay, up next, Fiona is leaving. So, can we have Nick do the quick speech? Nick?
Oh my goodness, the pictures!
So yeah, this has been my first sem in Enactus, and Fiona was my director. I think from the get-go, she's been super welcoming, helping me and the other two boys settle into Enactus. And I think Fiona's just someone who always has a smile on her face. You know, there's never a dull day with her. I can go to her, talk about anything. You give me a bad day for me, I could go to talk to her, and then I'll have a smile coming out of it. So I think she's super caring. She's guided us well. She's incorporated us well into Enactus. I think as a thank you, the boys from ER got you something. To thank you for your time and guiding us through Enactus so far. And I wish you the best in your future. Thank you.
I'm here, but I'm a bit lazy to go.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Thank you. Thank you, Nick, and my ER boys. And I think I want to say thank you to the whole Enactus as well. This is just my second sem, but I think coming into Enactus, I also did not have any expectation. Fun fact, I did not even plan to I applied like 3 minutes before the application closed, so wasn't expecting anything, but I think like others, I made a lot of good friends here as well. Meeting new people, it was very new to me because like I've only socialized with like a certain group of people for the longest time, but yeah, it's been great. And I wish everyone here well, and Enactus as well, and hope to see you guys around. And yeah, thanks guys.
Your comments, Fiona. Okay, up next is Alvin, and can Ashton do a quick speech about it?
Okay. So, I don't have much to say in the context of Enactus. Well, like, as you can see, there's some diabolical haircuts that we've done on him before. But, like, what? But yeah. Look, Alan definitely did want to try and participate in Enactus, but it's kind of like you join through it in the start of your first year, you realize you've overcome it kind of. And I said it. But yeah, I don't really know what to say, to be honest.
Up next is Lynn. Can Rebecca have a few words for her, please?
So I actually did write a speech because Lynn told me in advance. But it's very cringe, so don't cringe too much, people. Respect. Now, what does that mean? R is for the radiance that Lynn brings with her smile to every food keeper meeting.
You take one of each class.
E is for engaging everyone in our big team to produce great work and fostering a positive team environment. S is for super Saiyan organization. How does she do it? I don't know. P is for patience with me and the team. Lynn has a laissez-faire leadership that motivates us to do better, and because she does better. E for enemies, she has none, except maybe some weird people in her group assignment that will overtake the project. C is for can't have done this semester without her confidence, competence, and support. Lynn was always reaching out whether or not it was related to Enactus, and you could tell she really has an knack for leadership and communication. And T is for try to beat Lynn's amazing skills, you can't. In other words, I have so much respect for you, Lynn, and admiration. And we're really lucky to have had you as our product leader for Foodkeeper. And although you're leaving Enactus at the end of the semester, I know that you've left a really great impact on the rest of us and the committee, and we're lucky to be able to continue working with you in the future regardless. Thank you so much for your hard work, and I know that from the first time I met you at the interview to now, you have consistently proven to be an amazing friend, leader, and fashionista. All the best for your future endeavors, Lynn.
Thank you. Thank you for that. I just want to say, this sem is one of my most hectic sems, so I haven't been really social, and I hope it's not too late. So I hope that I can get to know each of you even after this or at dinner. Come to dinner. But yeah, I've been in Enactus for 1.5 years, and it's been a very transformative journey in a way. Like I went from my comfort zone in marketing into leading a team of 4 last sem, and this sem leading a team of 9. So it's like, yeah. But all I want to say is Enactus is a very great place to test out a new idea that you have. Either it's a startup ideas, or an event that you want to do, or a marketing post that you always want to create. So try to make the most out of your journey here with all the lovely friends that you made. That's all. Thank you.
Well, next up is Ivan, and I believe he has his own thing to say about.
Oh shit! All right.
Oh, what's going on there?
Yeah. Hey, don't Wait. Guys, that's my first time playing golf, guys. I don't play golf.
they say, if you're bad at golf, that means you're good at other things, you know? Anyways, shit, I feel really old right now. Yeah, time flies by when you're having fun or just keeping our heads above the water. You know, I still remember joining this circus a year ago, clueless about clubs and what the hell I even wanted from this life. Still clueless, to be honest, but you know, I dove in head first, akin to my reckless tendencies. And I can just say, it paid off handsomely. And as I stand before everyone, I want to thank every one of you for being uniquely yourselves and giving me fresh perspectives to marinate in. You know, it keeps me sharp and getting over my tendencies of not caring too much, to be honest. You know, from being a guy who was real picky about who I hung around, I felt strangely at home here from day one. Even after playing team sports and making friends in university, this community had a weird, wholesome vibe that just welcomed me simply for who I was. You know, people spend their whole lives wearing masks, but here, for better or for worse, I was just comfortable being myself. It's kind of crazy, to be honest. I never expected to give a fuck about uni clubs, but that sense of acceptance gaslit me to carry more than I ever thought I would. But okay, let's be honest here. Even after that warm welcome the first semester, I was still questioning my commitment. And then, you know, some of you may know back then that the culture wasn't what we started with, and I contemplated just bailing on growing on this club. It wasn't until I sat down with Kayson one fine afternoon, and as fellow officers, we decided to shake shit up. And you know, I can proudly say, here now, and smile, knowing I'm leaving the club in good hands. Look, I might not have talked to you all this semester, and I can seem a bit straightforward and unapproachable at times. But trust me, I don't buy it. Hopefully, I managed to make your days a bit better somehow, and I appreciate every one of you being so damn nice to me, even if you didn't mean it. It reminds me how lucky I am to be surrounded by people who supported me and gave me new ways of thinking, in good times and bad. And as I move on to the next phase of this life, it's brighter with uncertainty and the world of opportunities await. I can't tell you enough how excited I am to dive in this new shitstorm, but I'm also bittersweet about leaving the predictability of university life behind. Like, you know, every Thursday, I look forward to our full FCM meetings, but though after this, then what? The answer's still lurking out there. Part of me believes nothing good can last forever, but the connections we forge here are stronger than the time we've had together. So if you ever need anything from me, feel free to reach out. The world's vast, daunting, and exhilarating all at once. You know, if only we open our eyes to its possibilities. Each and every one of you possess boundless potential, racing on your own unique path. And remember, university is just a small chapter. You'll figure out this journey of living, and I believe in every single one of you. So thanks to everyone for being a part of this journey. Let's all live a life worth living or die trying. Thank you.
Continuing on with more speeches, we have Jiayi. Let's go.
Okay. So, like coming onto this, I thought I written every down on paper and I wasn't gonna have a script or anything. But the more I think about it, the more I have to write dot points. The more dot points I wrote, the longer my notes got, and now I have a whole sort of script about it. But yeah, I just want to say, like, to summarize, I've said a lot in my appreciation letter, and I think that's the majority of it. But I will go over some things that I can yap about right now because I feel like I'm obliged to do a speech. So anyways, I think this semester is honestly the best semester ever, and we have the best people here, and I truly mean it. And it is also one of the most memorable semester that I ever had, which this is really contributed by every one of you to make this really, really nice for me, and I sincerely appreciate it. So what else is there? You guys are also the most encouraging group to yap during study, and I believe that, you know, if you see me here next semester, it means that I yap too much. And then, you know, I'm worried about 3 subjects right now, so let's just hope that it's all rainbow and sunshine from here. But yeah, to the future committee, which honestly I'm really amazed because I think there's around 50 plus people that's staying, which that can make up a whole committee. You don't even have to do recruitment, and I'm sure you guys will cook up something crazy. I believe in you. Me and the other friend execs believe in you. You guys are gonna do great. And I'll come back and visit someday when I've settled down, what's in my little apartment, find my wife, and then have 2 kids. Yeah, and I'll come back. I'll bring the kids. But yeah, I want to share like something I've learned throughout uni. It's a quote, which I don't think is a quote because I kind of typed this shit up and I just put it in quotation marks. So yeah, it goes like this: if you stop taking initiative in a friendship, it will slowly fade away. The smallest action, like saying good morning, can make enormous difference. If you take that aspect away, you and the other person may not have a conversation ever again perpetually. So like, what's the takeaway? Next sem, put yourself out there. Talk to people. Once an opportunity is gone, you won't be able to recover it anymore. And first impressions are always, it highly determines one's perception of another person. So yeah, step out of your comfort zone and just meet new people, talk to them, and try your best. But yeah, honestly, 5 years ago, if someone ever asked me, are you happy? Like, I would never have thought of saying yes. Like, yes would never come across my mind. And throughout these 2 years in uni, right, I've met so many nice people. I've met every single one of you, really sweet souls. And honestly, every one of you is really genuine, kind, and really supportive. I really appreciate it. And if today someone asked me the same question, are you happy, Jiayi? I would tell them, yes, I'm the happiest person I know, and this is without hesitation. I'm really, really happy right now, and that's all thanks to you guys. But yeah, me and Danica had a chat last night as well about what we're gonna do after graduation, right? Because there's no more Thursdays. We've done this for like the past 2 years, even more for her. Every Thursday we just go to the same people, and it's just we're gonna move on eventually, but it feels empty. But I'm gonna miss you guys. And we also talked about like, shit, every semester we're meeting 30 new people. Where are we gonna meet these 30 new people now? Like, where are we gonna find these new people to socialize with? But genuinely, I'm really gonna miss every single one of you. I'm gonna miss retreat. Retreat is honestly the greatest thing that whoever came up with that shit, that's amazing. And yeah, last thing. I know I said I was gonna yap, but like, last thing, I want everyone to pull out their phone, go on LinkedIn, search Jerry Chow, and if you have time, scroll down to the very bottom where you see skills, click on endorsement. Endorse me, I'll just add in 3 new skills, so I would love endorsement. Yeah, thank you very much. I believe Danica.
Okay, so we've got Danica and her 8-minute long speech.
Bro, what's the video?
Okay, I wrote a little bit of a speech too. Since I started my degree 3.5 years ago, I felt like I couldn't find my place at university. I knew a total of 0 people coming in. We were in lockdown at the time, and my first year honestly just sucked. If I met any of you back then, I was a very different person. For the first year of my uni experience, I felt completely disconnected, alone, and lost. Until about 1 hour before its applications closed in semester 1 of 2022, I decided to apply to a particular student club because why not? The day of my interview was a nightmare. A little bit of a story time. 2 of my trains on 2 different lines got cancelled, so I couldn't PT into uni. And my mum got into a car accident in the morning of my interview. But I still found the courage to go into uni, and somehow I'm here today. I was going to pull out my application because obviously that morning I just didn't really want to go into uni and take that trek over here. But thank God I did, because I was welcomed into Enactus' beautiful culture and met some of the kindest people. I finally started making friends here, and my uni experience was looking a little bit brighter. My first task that my HR director gave me was to book a restaurant for 25 people.
I could not, for the life of me, find a single place at this time because we had COVID restrictions, and the only one that ended up accepting my booking was Din Tai Fung. So if you're wondering why on earth DTF became tradition for the first FCM of every semester, now you know. But I know you're all incredibly sick of that place, so I won't complain if you switched up next semester. Despite my amazing first sem, unfortunately, it wasn't always like that. When I stepped into the role of HR director the following semester and the structure of our committee changed, things went a little bit downhill. For those of you who've been around since 2022 or even early 2023, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. People were leaving because they just weren't enjoying their time in Enactus. Not many people wanted to come to our social events, and our FCM attendance was at an all-time low. To see that Enactus wasn't able to be for others what it was for me was so disheartening. I felt like I was struggling to keep up and that I couldn't live up to my previous HR director. I put part of the blame on myself for not doing a great job in my role. Things just weren't really working out, but despite all that shit, I decided to stay. It sounds cliche, but I really did have a lot of hope that Enactus could get back to where it once was, or maybe, just maybe, even better. I got to know Jack more, learn about his vision, and I got to really see his passion and commitment to get this club back on its feet. Then, 1 year ago, I joined the exec team alongside 9 other passionate people over the past 2 semesters. Julia, Justin, Ian, Jerry, Ivan, Harry, Jess, and Steph, all with a similar drive to bring this club back to life. Looking back at this past year, I like to think that together and with all of you guys, we might have just been able to do exactly that. I can't put into words what a journey it has been to see Enactus grow into what it is now. A group of 74 friends, a family, and a bunch of never-ending, non-stop yappers. Our committee is now the biggest it has ever been. We've gone from receiving 100 applications to around 200 this semester, from having 55 committee members to over 70, from having only 20 people come to retreat to now having 60 of you passed out drunk on the floor. I must say, I'm so incredibly proud of each and every single one of you. I hope you remember that you're all here for a reason. You each bring something unique and different. Please never forget that you are appreciated and loved here. If there's anything I've learned during my time here, it's that no matter what stage of your own journey you're at, you will always have each other. Put yourself out there and talk to new people. Your lifelong friends are sitting next to you right now. I'm so excited for what's in store for you guys in the next few years, months, and semesters. To those that I've worked with, to Greg, from watching you die from a single 196 to now seeing you be able to take 2 vodka shots, you've really improved. It's been amazing seeing you grow in your different roles throughout Enactus. Thank you for keeping an open mind and for being so committed to this club. To Kayson, even though you told me that I can't think for myself and I have no ambition or goals in life, I appreciate you. Usually, I'm pretty good at reading people, but I admit it took me a while to read you. I don't know how one goes from shooting deadly stares to singing a cappella within the span of 3 seconds, but I guess you're proof of that. Thank you for opening up to me and for dealing with my ESFJ mindset. To Jerry, your crazy unhinged ideas blow my mind sometimes, but they clearly worked. To put crazy ideas into perspective, Jerry once suggested Enactus go to a nearby graveyard at 12 a.m. to chill. There is never a dull moment with you, and I'm so grateful to have had you in my life for the past 2 years. You underestimate yourself sometimes, but I know that you are incredibly capable and smart. I really can't thank you enough for being patient with me and for being real with me when I needed it most. To Gwen, from our first time meeting at induction day, when I was sent into shock after discovering how seductively deep your voice was, to running recruitment and Enactus bar together, to our late night yap calls, it's no doubt that with our 98% similarity score, that we share the same brain cells. Even though I had to convince you not to spike everyone's drinks at retreat, you're an amazing person, and I know you're going to smash it as the next QPO internal. To Jack, even though you're a shit texter and the worst yapper, you inspired not only me, but everyone around you. Thank you for guiding us to reach where we are now. I can't imagine an Enactus without you, and that's not because we've been in the club for the same amount of time. It's because you always bring an optimistic attitude that helped give the rest of us the hope that we needed to see Enactus' vision through. Thank you for being an amazing friend these past 2.5 years. Throughout my time here, my goal was to give back to Enactus the way it had given to me when I first joined. I hope in some way, shape, or form that I was able to give back to each of you. I hope that in your own Enactus journeys, you'll be able to look back at your time with a smile on your face. Make the most of every moment and keep making memories that will stay with you now and into the future. In a university where I felt so small, where I felt like I didn't belong and I couldn't be myself, Enactus accepted me for who I am. So thank you for letting me be your HR officer, your HR director, and your BPO internal. Thank you for the memories, and thank you for having me. And most importantly, thank you for being part of creating a home where I finally felt like I truly belonged.
Thanks so much for that speech, Danica. Next we have Jack. Stage.
That was crazy. Wait, can we play it again?
No, really had to do me dirty. So I didn't actually know I was coming up here for a speech, and lately I'm more nervous than I am before. I scribbled down some of my thoughts, but be wary, this might be very unstructured. Yeah, but just a quick reflection of what I've learned throughout my time, as well as like it's already been 2.5 years. Yeah, but to me, like, I've been here for my whole uni experience. It feels like a lot more time, but honestly, at the same time, I feel like the years have passed by so quickly. I've learned so much about startups that I didn't even know that I really was interested in. Like, I was quite similar to a lot of the other applicants. Like, when I first applied, I remember going back to the screening, I was literally the third last applicant in my whole recruitment cycle. I think I submitted... Honestly, I think for me, I've already spoken a lot last week, but it's really the opportunities that like have opened for me since I've been here have been crazy. Like, okay, let's not look up there. But so much has happened. Like, I think in my time, personally, I've been able to go to Ballarat, like, to help cards run some workshops that took like $15 out of my Mikey each trip. To like even starting initiatives of our own or trying new things, like both as a director and officer, and even now as an exec, where I'm still trying to like find new ways of how can I make this better for you guys. Yeah, so honestly, it has really defined a lot of my uni experience. But I think what has really stuck with me through that is the people and the sense of community that it brings. There are quite a few people that I talk to that aren't really involved in clubs that find it really hard to like find other people in uni. And I think I found very much the similar idea, especially like within my own classes, within my own shoots. You see people once a week to like study something you're vaguely interested in, but it's so hard to maintain that connection outside. I think that's one of the things that I found really like rewarding about Enactus was when I got here, it's probably the first time that I've ever felt like I belong somewhere. Like, even in high school, it feels like you're just trying to fit in for the sake of fitting in. Like, as some of you guys have touched about, it's really somewhere where I feel like I can be myself, I can yap on, have no idea what I'm talking about, but that's okay. You guys still accept me for it, and I think that's the difference. You guys are also genuine, you guys are also kind. And honestly, like, as I reflect on my past 2.5 years, like, there are so many people that I can bring up that if I did, it would literally take maybe an hour of your time. I might have to present a lecture. But yeah, like especially to those like OGs like Dan, Julia, Justin, like you guys have been through literally everything, the good parts, but also like the really, really bad parts. Like that takes a lot of grit. And like I remember like when Julia was like, oh yeah, I was gonna quit after this first aid, and then she eventually went on to become our treasurer. So it's like even moments like that, it's the sense of, I guess, the sense of community that you guys bring, and the sense that I don't know where I'm gonna find this type of community outside. That's gonna make me miss everyone so much. And I think, as some of you have already touched about, it is very much like whatever you guys put into this experience, you will get out. Like, for me, I've tried my best to try as many things. Like, okay, we're still not going up there. I had some slides of my own, but like I guess we're not using those. But like, for example, even for everyone that came to paintball, I think we had like around 40 of you out there. Like, it hurt, but at least we were there together and we were having some fun. To all the retreats, the good parts and the bad, honestly, I cannot be more thankful to each and every single one of you, because at the end of the day, it is also your commitment that helps drive such a community. Without each and every single one of you being here, the vibe, the culture, it will be nowhere as it is like today. So to that end, I think I'm so grateful to be standing here in front of you, to be in this club that appreciates everyone, that accepts people. Like, I don't think I can understate that, and I think really I will end on a quote that Ian was trying to get all of you guys to say last week, but unfortunately none of you guys knew it. But really, I think like it's especially true here, where we really want each and every one of you to try something new, because it's only when you step outside of your comfort zone that you might actually like gain something. And I think for me, it's really summarized by the quote of anyone, anywhere, with passion and purpose can change the world. Yeah, so that's basically all I really wanted to say. I am really going to miss each and every single one of you when I go on exchange. You can take me out of Enactus, but you really can never take Enactus out of me. Thank you.
Give a round of applause for everyone who's leaving, please.
Okay, guys, just as the last semester.
He is not leaving, just FYI.
And our weekend optional again, because Julia, Jack, and Danica will be gone. But to Julia, Danica, and Jack, for all the people that have come and gone, you guys have been my only constant. And I really hope that the new recruits in Enactus can experience what we had as well. It's really valuable, and I appreciate you all so much for it. Thank you, guys.
Anyone else want to do with teachers? Okay. Well, I think that's about it for today. If anyone still wants to write stuff, please do. If anyone else wants to, but we'll head out to ABC Chicken.